This is Latin. Thank you for watching again another episode of mine. This one's gonna be Land to the Slaughter. You'll be seeing a little bit later on through the video, but basically this part I wanted to add it in. I think it's very important because you won't be able to solve a lot of the, well, few of the Riddler trophies unless you do this. So as soon as you see one of these robots just randomly, especially if they're by themselves, you want to go ahead and take them down. That way you could get a chip. That way you could control them to solve some of the puzzles for the Riddler trophies. So I wanted to jump back into the conversation that I was having on my last video. I didn't quite finish it on DC and Marvel. And basically I have a huge respect for both companies and the way they iterate their movies for their characters. The only gripe that I have, like I was mentioning, is I wish Marvel would take a little bit more seriously their villains, because they kind of subtract the importance of the hero being there when the villains are a little comedic. This scene, I thought it was super funny because basically he had a drone, and of course you could send the drone to attack the person that's controlling them, and it glitched and he just started doing this little dance move, random dance, Harlem Shake, there we go, the Harlem Shake. And I thought it was hilarious. He was actually doing it for a while, and then the guys are like, oh, we gotta check this guy out. So it was just funny to me, so I just wanted to show you that. Definitely do the Harlem Shake on. So going back to the Marvel conversation in DC, I do like better the way that DC portrays their villains, because it makes a bigger impact on the hero. These villains are not here to joke around. They're here for business, and they're gonna get things done no matter what, the way that they wanted to solve, or their way of view of handling things. So that's what I enjoy more about the DC movies from the Marvel. Not saying that I don't enjoy the Marvel movies. I do like them. But then, for example, the Mandarin, they kind of freaking destroyed the Mandarin in Iron Man 3. I'm not saying that the movie wasn't, I didn't enjoy the movie, because I did, but they destroyed the Mandarin. It's just horrible what they did to
your pupils have by now dilated in
Age of Ultron.
to pick up what they can in the dark.
He didn't seem that big of a threat what the movie was trying to make him, because he was a little comedic.
Blood has been drawn away from your skin
was trying to do, so
crucial functions.
yeah, that's basically my take. But like I said, I do enjoy both movies, both comic book movies, better said. So basically there's going to be a few takedowns. This is part of the story right here that I'm showing you. The other part is part of the side quest for the Riddler, trying to solve some of the trophies for it. I only have like 48 or 53 out of the 243, or 243 or 245, something like that, 250, something like that.
Look at them.
I was a little bummed out trying to solve the Riddler trophy, because there's this part where you have to use the sonic waves. Of course, you know, you use the sonic waves to find the roots for the plants of poison ivy. But something happened. I'm not gonna tell you, just in case you guys, I don't want to spoil anything if you guys haven't played that far. But if you've seen my videos, then of course you know what happens. Basically, you kind of lose the ability to be able to use those sonic waves. So I believe that's the way that you have to do some of the Riddler trophies. I don't know how to do that now. If you guys know how to solve that part, me being this far into the game, please let me know. So when I do decide to return to the game to finish it, I could get that perfect ending. If you guys are going to go for the perfect ending, feel free to let me know in the comments below how you guys are going to go with the game. Are you going to go for the perfect ending, or are you just going to screw the Riddler trophies and go for the regular endings? So please let me know about that if you guys decide to do that. Basically, I'm not going to be able to finish. As you guys know, Metal Gear Solid 5, bam, next week, September 1st. Super excited. I've mentioned it a couple of times. I'm very excited about that. Team Deathmatch is confirmed as something that is going to be happening. You're going to have the Team Deathmatch, and then you have the Clash of Clans version of protecting your resources from in your base from someone else taking them. So definitely excited about that. God is going to be joining me. We're going to be hitting that real hard, trying to reach as far up as we can for the leaderboard on that. And we're going to be helping each other out a lot. Any of you guys want to join us, are really into Metal Gear, please let us know. We're trying to recruit as many people as possible. Pyro is another buddy of mine. We were just playing yesterday. Playing Ground Zeroes, having a little fun with that, trying to get ready, motivated for Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom of Pain. So another thing is, he's like, oh, I want to join you, but definitely I want to challenge you first just to see how good you are. I've been playing Metal Gear for a very long time, ever since PlayStation, the original console for the PlayStation came out and Kojima made the original Metal Gear. I'm definitely a big fan of it. I don't think I'm the best, but I think I'm pretty decent with the game. So I'm super excited to be able to play that. I do have a few more other people that are going to be joining us to play Metal Gear Solid 5. So hey, if you guys want to join us, just let me know in the comments below. You could shout out to me at Facebook at Latin Empire 77 on Facebook, or on my PlayStation network, Latin Empire 77. Pretty much try to keep everything synchronized. That's the way it's easier for people to find me if they want to join. So feel free to, if you guys want to join. I do want to talk about the thugs, and something interesting that especially it becomes a little bit more obvious towards the end of the game. You see how they have the little gloves of electricity? Of course, the medic is able to give them also a little force field to the thugs so they could protect themselves from that and punches. And I think that was really good incorporation to the game. It makes it a lot interesting so that the fighting doesn't become too repetitive. A little bit closer towards the ending, my next video is going to have it where there's these big thugs, like the ones that have the electricity fist that you have to hit them a bunch of times in order to take them out. That one right there. They have the ability to switch their combat style. So they were a little pain in the butt to defeat. I took the easy way out. I used environmental takedowns to make it easier for me, because they were just a pain in the butt, because you would try to fight them one way and then they would switch their combat move to counter your move. So then you have to quickly switch to another combat, so basically you can keep hitting them. So I took the easy way out. I used the environmental takedowns to take them out. So you will be seeing that on my next video. I probably won't be able to upload it today. I'm pretty tired today. I've been doing a lot of things, playing a lot of basketball, doing other side jobs, and I need to get ready for work tomorrow. But basically, we'll be doing it tomorrow, so you guys could watch how they switch. And even as soon as they come in, they show you, like, they have the shield to bash, then they switch it to the little sword, so you have to deal with that. So you have to be careful when they're trying to slice and dice you. And then they have the electric fist as well, and I believe they have one other combat move. I just
think he's okay, right?
Quite remember right
I'll
now.
find him.
But that's not the point. So on the side quest, I only have a few things to finish. I do have to finish the fighter rescue mission. I only have one more, which is the main person, I guess, the leader of the crew, 17, that was captured. So I need to finish that. I do have 1 or 2 towers that I need to finish taking down. I have like two mines, 1 or 2 mines that I need to take down. Okay, this is the beginning of Land to the Slaughter. And basically it reminds me a lot of the mission for side quest for Hush. It's very easy, very simple. All you have to do is go beat him up. That's pretty much it. That's all it takes. This one is a little bit more difficult than Hush, because Hush was just basically counter button. That was pretty much it. This one you actually have to fight a group of people before you can reach the main person. I really don't know much about him. If you guys know, let me know in the comments below who he is. I definitely need to look into him because I have no idea who he is. But basically you fight his thugs. Once you take him out, there's these 4 generators that you have to deactivate before you can reach him. So that's the guy. Funny fact, the sword that he had in the hand, I discovered it really early in the game that Jack Ryder had it. But for some reason, I thought it belonged to Wonder Woman. Basically, a little Easter egg to tie in the Justice League for future games if they decide to go that route. So I thought it was for Wonder Woman, so I kept like a little picture of it just so I remember how the sword looked, to see where I would see it again in the game and how does it fit, and it turns out to be this guy's. So it was a little bummer, but you know, at least case solved. Returning to the Arkham Knight reveal conversation that I was having last week, I do wish that the reveal was a little bit different, because the way that they made it seem, it kind of took away that Batman is not the great detective that we know that he's supposed to be. Batman, he was one of the characters that found out the identity of Superman, which is pretty crazy. But yeah, he did not find out who the freak Arkham Knight was. That was a bummer. Like, really, I kind of understand why they kind of did it that way. I guess to try to make it more impactful who the Arkham Knight was. It would have been if you couldn't see it from a mile away who the Arkham Knight was. A lot of people that are not really into the Batman history then probably won't be able to notice who he is. There's a movie that would pretty much let you know who the Arkham Knight is in this game, but I'm not gonna mention it. I'm not trying to ruin anything, but it was a pretty good movie, by the way. So I wish that it would have been a battle and somehow you remove his mask during the battle, or you're trying to remove his mask and it goes into like a counter sequence or something. You finally remove it. Or him knowing it's like, oh, I already knew. I don't know, it's just different. The way that it was done in the game, I think it was cool. But that's my opinion. So you guys probably would like it, I don't know. You let me know in the comments below, definitely. So that's my take on Batman Arkham Knight. Like I said, I will definitely return, try to get that perfect ending. I guess if I don't do it this way because of not being able to use that little sonic radar thing to do those few trophies, I'll probably do as much as I can, finish it, and then try to wrap it up with the PlayStation Plus if the trophy carry over to the PlayStation Plus, which I don't know. That would really suck if it doesn't. So basically, this is pretty much the wrap up. Once you get it in, you knock them out. It's not something that you do. It's just
what took you?
Sequence video.
I'm kidding.
But basically, you save Jack Ryder, unlock that trophy for that side quest, so it's nothing really difficult. Overall, I have enjoyed Arkham Knight. I enjoyed all three games. I think they're very interesting the way Rocksteady took it and the direction that they took it. The only disappointing part was Arkham Knight's reveal. I really wish they would have stuck to the new character, but we're not going to continue talking about that. Overall, the game is good. You know, quite honestly, the game is good. So this is going to be the end towards this video. The last thing is with Joker talking, so I'm going to try not to talk too much during that part, which is going to be very soon. I do want to thank you guys for watching my video. Please subscribe, like if you liked the video. If you didn't like it,
take him down to the cells.
I'm going to try to bribe you to hit the like button anyway, so whatever. Here comes the Joker.
You think this black fire's a real beast, Batsy? It's just, I owe Gotham Church an apology for that incident with the hydrochloric holy water. Oh, that was one hell of a baptism.
Joker always has something comedic to say. Anyways, thank you for watching. Join me on Facebook, Latin Empire 778.